Hello, welcome back. Some more battles for you this turn. First up, Bright Woods. So this is brand new army plus a mage, bringing some backup units. Just into some pretty simple opponents. So we do healing remove fear, I think. I think we're a bit too far away though. I need to change the positionings of stuff so that these spells actually get cast, I think. Alright, he's now just casting boars, so nice throwback to the Marverni series. Alright, didn't really need any healings in this battle anyway. You just kind of walk up to these guys and stab them to death. Anyway, there's Bright Woods, no problems there. Next up, well, we spied a battle, but I'll watch our final battle first. Prophet hitting some deer tribe? Bear tribe, okay, almost. So we've almost run out of our Valites at this point. Mostly goes okay though. Well, this guy got a bit surrounded. Yeah, that's not good. Don't really want your big troops to get surrounded by lots of little troops. It's always bad. Oh, now that we've run out of Valites, maybe I should have put them on line formation instead of sparse line. So that doesn't happen. Because we don't really have many Valites to fill in gaps. Yeah, we lost 2 of the champions. Damn, that's really bad actually. That shouldn't have happened. I should fix that. Yeah, once the units start running low, best not to be spread out. Next we spied Patilleira, attacking a pretty hefty province. I mean, this is a lot of heavy cavalry. He's got a giant army though. So, very few sacreds. There is a battle vestal in this army, which is quite funny. And he does his blessing as well. So these couple of units in the corner are sacred. Temple exemplars. The units themselves aren't crazy. I mean, they've got a lot of hit points. Pretty decent stats. Kind of low protection. They only have magic furs. They have a giant battle axe though. Currently hitting for 30 damage. So these are going to be really tough if they can be kind of massed. But as long as we can hit them hard, that should be okay. They don't have much protection. The bless is incredible though. This is shock res, 15 poison res, fire res, cold res, reinvigoration, magic resistance, undying, strength, mountain survival, and I assume spirit sight as well. So that's a gigantic bless on these guys. Not sure how tough they're going to be exactly. This might be a good time actually to go and look at Patilleira, see what this nation's like. Take it away, Patilleira Mew. Thanks, Gameplay Mew. So here's Patilleira, Lagoon of Electricity. Heavy Infantry, Champions, Elite Paladin, Sacred Azmeg Light Infantry. They're an Air Nation with Water, Earth, Death, and Nature. Moderate Priests, Primitive Forts. Their sites are Air and Nature, nothing special, and Water, nothing special. So let's go through these guys. We'll start with the units again. So I think all of these troops look like they're going to be slaves. This guy has 20 hit points, pretty average stats. Actually, you know, slightly above average. He's size 3. I mean, it's a great unit. Doesn't cost too much. Not too bad. Yeah, great. Full armor. What more could you ask for? Are these all going to be pretty similar? Look pretty similar. They all hit very hard. Goes hitting you for a 21 damage broadsword. Or 2 broadswords even. Yeah, a dual wording version. Pretty resource heavy. But yeah, I mean, really nice units. Same again. Pretty average stats. Nice protection on this one. Full armor. Length 4 spear. Yeah, they don't have any special abilities or anything. They're just very nice, chunky frontline units. And there's the sacred version. Just has magic furs, but yeah, I mean, they're going to all be hitting really, really hard with those battle axes. We have champions as well. And these guys have regen and poison resistance, naturally. Maybe Patilleira would be able to fight Totus. He's got a big poison resist bless, and then he's got a bunch of poison resistant units as well. They come with Arbalests, damn! That's also pretty sick. 9 resource Arbalest archers. Patilleira champions have Bardishas. So if you want size 2 units instead, I mean, these are also good. They're all kind of, you know, the costs aren't even that bad. I mean, the Sacred is only 7 resources. That's not bad, just need some gold. Yeah, this might be a rough nation to fight into early, because they can probably get quite big, decent armies out quite easily. And then we have Thunderous Paladins, who have Venomous Claws, Regeneration, Poison Slings, more poison. Damn, why didn't we put poison on our bless? Unfortunate. These are really interesting units. 2 claw attacks, one of which is venomous. Yeah, cool units. Let's check out the mages then. So how many of these are cap only? It looks like the last 3 mages are all cap only. So we have Bringer of the Third Blizzard, Healer 3, damn, 30% regen, and tons of magic. Not much variety though. Just bigger, lots of little pads and then 1 pick. Those are really nice mages though. Yeah, healers. Damn. Only 285 gold as well. Similar sort of thing here. Looks like it. This is Air, Water, Death and Nature, and you are Air, Water, Earth and Nature. So there's the difference. What about you? So this is cap only, but just a leader. You're a slave, not a taskmaster though. That's interesting for a commander. I don't think that does anything, right? And then the Recruit Anywhere mages, we have Air and Earth with 1 pick, including Death. Air and Death with 1 pick, including Death, so higher Death than anything else. We have A2 mages that are Spell Singers. We have Holy 2 priests that can Temple Train. Interesting, I wonder where the Vestals came from. Maybe that's what that is. They are responsible for teaching Vestal Virgins, and yeah, okay. Those are also Elegists, they can sail, they have Inquisitor. Same sort of thing here. Big General, there's the Taskmaster. Inspirational -2, Taskmaster +3. Another Taskmaster Commander. And an Assassin! Damn, that's 2 nations we've looked at so far, both of whom have recruitable Assassins. Slightly annoying. We're fortunate that our mages probably stand up quite well against mundane assassins, since they have tons and tons of hit points. And they can stand there summoning stuff. Something to keep an eye on though. Yeah, another nice little nation. I don't want to attack these guys either. Don't want to attack Totus because of all the poison. Don't want to attack these guys because they can probably beat our armies. We have better units than these overall, but I mean, I think he's going to get out far more than we can for the same amount of gold. That's a bit worrying. Yeah, another nation to put to one side, I think. That's my impression. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll hand you back now to Gameplay Mew. Yeah, these guys have absolutely no problems with this heavy cav province, though. But lost 5 things. How much do these cost? 29 gold. Oh my god, these are really cheap. They're going to be pretty good if they're massed, I think. Wow, all of these units are extremely cheap. And the battle vessels have been recruited. 15 gold, interesting. Yeah, lots of cheap, big, hard-hitting units. Slightly worrying. Event in Gold Mountains, Bad Omens. Fantastic. Alright, so here's how the map looks now. Down here we can see another neighbour. This is Sisychos. Not our neighbour though. Neighbour of our scout currently. Yeah, the scout was in Hergendorf. That's how we saw the Patilleira army. Wonder where they're going to go now. I feel like moving to Stone Heavens would be extremely aggressive. But who knows? So I'm moving the scout to Black Alps, see if they take that. I guess I could... I don't know, what's more useful? Let's go into Sisychos, see if we could see any of their stuff. Maybe we can say hello to them. Get them to attack Patilleira. We'll see what happens. Over here we have a few options now. Sleepy Wolds is Bone Tribe. I'm not sure how well we stack up against these. I assume we'll be okay if it's not too many though. So I'm going to try attacking this. It would be a nice little pickup. We don't have any death access naturally. So it's another independent mage province that would be pretty good to secure. What did the wizards give us again? This is giving us water and air, which we don't have. Yeah, so this would give us death as well. I think it's worth trying to grab because our income's pretty good at the moment, so I'm actually recruiting 6 units a turn and a mage in our cap. So we're pretty strong at the moment in terms of how often we can get out replacement troops. So if we hit this and it goes terribly wrong, I guess it's not too bad. Can you move? We can't get straight there in one turn, unfortunately. Although maybe if we take this, oh no, because this is going to be a forest. I'm hoping this goes well. I think it's worth a risk. The alternative is we can move from in one movement straight to Dumner and attack that instead. But since we're recruiting 6 units a turn, we can probably try attacking that next turn anyway. Yeah, let's give this a shot. So we're attacking Sleepy Worlds. I might regret putting these on hold and attack, I don't know. But the mage we've got is going to do Swarm twice. This is going to summon 2 insects. And then do the Healing Remove Fear spam on our units to keep them a bit healed. And then he's on Advance and cast spells, which again might be a mistake. Into Burn Tribe, I don't know. But I'm hoping we're just so chunky, especially if we're backed up with heals, that we can work our way through the berserking front line. And then we'll have no problems with the archers at the back. Famous last words though. Yeah, just really hope this goes well. Fingers crossed. Gnome Peaks, we lost a surprising number of champions, so I'm going to bring out some stuff from the cap to bulk the numbers up a bit. These guys only need to take Utavania and Grey Barrier though, and then they can move up here, so that's fine. Well, they might move over and try and take these provinces if they're still available. Not sure yet. God's site searching in Bergamum. I hope we find another 2 sites, that would be nice. Preferably 2 big astral sites, but hey. And back in my cap, yeah, doing full recruitment. I will prioritize getting a lab up in Millgate, I think, as soon as possible. I just don't want to delay recruiting units because, yeah, things are very cramped. We need to grab all the independent provinces we can as quickly as we can. Even if it means delaying mage recruitment. We're at least ahead on fort building because we got this thing for free. It's kind of weird that it's in our cap circle, but since we can replenish resources in our cap with our mages anyway, not too much of an issue, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, we're recruiting 6 units this turn in the cap plus a mage, so that's, you know, plenty of resources at the moment. That's how things look right now, though. This guy could summon some madmen, I suppose. Fortune-telling madmen. We're just doing no research, so that's the thing, I don't know. I think it's fine, though. We should be able to get a mage every turn now, and then I'll put a lab here, and we'll get a head start on deal mage recruitment. That should be okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll spend a turn getting madmen out. Why not? Might help prevent some bad events. Like, bad omens. We could move the madmen to Gold Mountains to try and counteract the misfortune. Oh yeah, anyway, that was turn 7, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We summoned some fortune-telling madmen, and found another magic site in Bergamum, Wellspring of Secrets. That's just a water gem, I believe. 2 battles then. First up, Sleepy Worlds. We get slightly unlucky here. The first is that there's just a lot of troops, more than I was expecting. That's the first thing, that it's a bit unlucky. This guy's putting an air shield on his troops, which is not very useful. Also doing Stygian Vapor, which I assume is giving people invuln. Looks like it. Looks like it's giving him invuln though, nothing else. Improved life after death. That's a bit more worrying. The other thing that's a bit unfortunate is we do the Swarm. I didn't really think about this though. Like, it's been so long since I saw what Swarm actually summons, because every game I play uses the Jaybro Unbalance mod, which nerfs this spell. I just assumed all this stuff would be flying and it would just fly to the back. It doesn't though. So what happens is we summon these stupid insects, and then my guy casts the heals that he scripted to cast on the insects instead of on the elephants. Oh, in that case he cast it on this commander, that's even worse. So we have to deal with a lot of Bone Tribe. And unfortunately we're not getting the heals we were supposed to get. This is pointless. These guys do now have... Oh, they had 50 morale to begin with. Why would he even target them? I don't know. But here we are. We lose this quite badly, unfortunately. Damn, this guy... This guy's glamoured, is that? He has mirror image. I guess there's some kind of spell that puts mirror image on people. Not great. Our mage was walking forwards to do some spell casting. Looks like he just got stabbed though and immediately routed. Cleared out most of the melee though. Just gotta get through the archers now if we come back. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. Damn, that's so bad as well. Lost 8 things. 70 gold each. It's almost 700 gold. Pretty bad. Yeah, we had to get through 40 hunters though, which is pretty bad. This is a 76 unit province. I was hoping it would be more reasonable, like 50 or something, which would be okay. But at least we cleared out the berserkers, so it's just 1 bone reader plus some archers now, which isn't as bad. Also attacked Utavania, no losses. That one went a lot better. So that's fine. Here's how the map looks now. So that's really unfortunate. I have to just hope that no one else is adjacent to it. I mean, it would be someone in Bog of Beasts. This looks like it's free. This is cut off with a river. So we have some time to try and take this again. It is actually a pretty good province. It's 76 income and lets us recruit Bone Tribe. So I would like it. I just realized I was moving everything to Gnome Peaks to attack it next turn. But this is a river. Because I checked this guy and he can attack it, so I just thought it would be fine. Maybe that's a bad place to group up though. Let's move you there. Have you wait. And have you come here instead. Okay. So here's the map now. So yeah, Bergenman, we found a Wellspring of Secrets. So that's 1 water gem. Gonna move to Gold Mountains to site search there next. Over here, I'm going to move the stuff that retreated to Gnome Peaks, which is this guy, the stuff that retreated to Brightwoods, which is these 2, and the stuff currently in our cap. It's going to move over here. Bit awkward that we're wasting mage turns, not researching, but we'll bring the elephants over, and then we'll attack this again next turn, because I think it's a good province to try and pick up. We can also see the income in Ebis now, though, which is 93, so that's another one I really want to get to as quickly as possible. We'll see what we can do. Since this province is now locked in completely, I'm going to also try and get Dumner instead of it. So the stuff that just took Utavania is just going to move straight there now. We're fortunate they can make this move. Why not? We'll do it. How did these units end up here? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, same sort of thing though. We're just going to walk at these guys. So these are all horse archers. Yeah, I mean, we just want to be pushed forward as much as possible. Get on them as quickly as possible. Hopefully that goes okay. So expansion slowed a little bit because we can't attack 2 provinces this turn. We should really be on the verge of having 3 armies out, but yeah. I'm gonna have to send some units over here to Brightwoods to rebuild this army, unfortunately. Pretty bad. We'll see what we can do though. Recruitment in Idbal. I'm getting 6 of the champions now, which is really good. So 6 champions a turn is great, plus a mage still. I'm going to move a mage over to Millgate to put up a lab here. So Taylor's coming over. I'm even getting a champion in this province, so recruiting 7 units a turn. That's not too bad. We are at 1,000 income now, basically. Which is good. Rapidly running out of provinces to expand to, though. I hope some of this is still free. But maybe we can pick up these 2 if we rush over here somehow. We'll see what we can move to next turn. Fingers crossed there's some other stuff we can take. Maybe this stuff? I don't know. We'll just have to see. Research is now 0 still, because everything's moving. But yeah, we're on the verge of also recruiting lots of mages too. Once these units have been dropped off, those 2 mages can move back. Once the lab is built in Millgate, we'll start recruiting wizards as well. And yeah, that's it for now though. I will inspect the madmen though, just to show them off. They're just madmen, but they have Fortune Teller 5, which is cool. Keep the bad events out of our cap. And that currently is it for this turn. What are we on? Let's see. We got 9 provinces on turn 8. It's not great. But yeah, I mean the map is just very cramped, isn't it? And this was unfortunate. Oh well. I'm gonna partial, I'll check the video, and I will see you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. There was a 3-way battle in Hubberton this turn, which is pretty interesting. Let's go through it. First up we saw Totis attacking Independence. So these are our poisonous neighbours to the south. Looks like a pretty mundane army. But yeah, all these guys are just spreading poison everywhere. Oh. Well. I think somebody else was trying to take this province with assassins as well. Or maybe it was Totis that was taking it, who knows. So there's the first round. Totis takes that. Next up we have Totis versus Bawur. Okay. Interesting. Actually, I think this is the person who was trying to take it with assassins. Okay. So Bawur was trying to cap it with assassins. But then Totis moved in. Alright, pretty interesting so far. So there's that. And then finally we have a third battle. This one is Sisychos. So Sisychos has some boar champion chariots. Pretty cool. So who wins this? Boar chariots or a bunch of poison snakes? Do you have a profit here or anything? Doesn't look like it. Well, the snakes get trampled pretty easily. I assume that all these guys are poisoned now, though. You all gonna die? They're all gonna die. Interesting. And there's Hubberton. So he lost 12 of these things, cost 35 gold each. Oh, and a lot of resources and rec points as well. And Totis lost everything. This is pretty cheap stuff, though. 17 gold. Well, interesting. We also attacked Dunmer. Not really worth watching, though. I mean, we lost a Velite, but otherwise that's fine. And Gold Mountains. Insect swarms are eating our crops. So we lost some gold, which is not ideal. But here's the map now. Yeah, we are really, really penned in. So we can see, who's this? This is Ai-chan. See them here and here. We can see Bawur, the assassin capo that we just saw. I can see them in all this territory. Over here we can see Argod and Lustrand. Very similar looking flags. And then down here we've got Totis. Lots of neighbours we can see. We are not going to be very big after expansion, I don't think, unless we get really lucky. Maybe there's some more stuff here we could grab and then try and get the throne. Because the throne doesn't look too bad at the moment. And maybe we can get these two as well. But yeah, I mean, expansion is going to end very quickly. And then it's a case of who do we want to attack? We don't have a border with the Sisychos guys. We might hold up pretty well against them if they're just trying to trample stuff. Since all of our units are size 5, but... yeah, that's not going to happen. They're a bit far away. That's it for messages though, and here's the map now. So we're in position in Brightwoods, so these two mages are going to go home. This guy is going to lead 9 units into the Bone Tribe province. I'm really hoping we take this. We should do. It's an 85 income province, so let's hope it goes well. And then, yeah, maybe there'll be some other provinces around here we can take. We'll see what happens. From Dunmore, we can't really go anywhere now. We could get Baltimore, but I mean, I don't have high hopes for it. It's a swamp full of ghouls at the moment. So I'm just going to move everything I can over to Cormac this turn and try and grab these provinces if we can. There's another neighbour adjacent to this, though, and this, actually. So, yeah, again, I don't have high hopes. But, yeah, a mage in my cap is moving all the troops out of my cap. This guy, who's suddenly diseased, which is a bit concerning, moving some troops, and, yeah, everything's just going to Cormac. So no matter what we can see over here, we'll be able to attack something next turn, unless both of these provinces get capped. And so we have enough force that, I mean, we're going to win any bump, I think. So yeah, we'll just attack whatever we can over here next turn. Otherwise, not much happening. I am just recruiting a priest in my cap, so that I have someone that can put up temples that isn't my prophet. And Millgate is not really recruiting anything just yet. I did queue up scouts in Bergamum, though. So, lab is also getting built in Millgate. So we'll be able to recruit mages out of this fort next turn as well. And from next turn on, we'll start doing research. This is the last turn we'll have 0 research, I believe. So that's good. God is out searching Gold Mountains, and that, I think, is it for turn 9. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.